But something like that that has an impact on your life, I mean, that's a big memory from my childhood. Just because... What is going on, guys? Devin here, aka Mispelled Rebel, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 2 Storm Island DLC. We are going to be racing the JDM Icon Championship today, and as you can see, we only have 3 races, and they are all right here. So depending on the timing, we might get the gauntlet in. If I don't think we can fit the gauntlet in, this will just be a short episode, but I'll let you know after the 3rd race here if we can fit it in or not. That's what she said. Shut up, Devin. Backyard Brawl, Backroads Brawl. I think these are all going to be... Oh, we've got other cars, too. Look at this old Skyline. It looks good. I think they're all circuit... Or not circuit races, but like lap races, too. Not the point-to-point. Circuit races. Yeah, that sounds right. They're not the point-to-point. So they should probably be shorter than the point-to-point, too. Which will be... kind of interesting to see how long they last. God, what is going on with my voice? It just doesn't want to talk. There we go. There's my Mines GTR. And I did put the body kit on it too, if you're wondering. I think it is all... I believe I put all the Nismo parts on it just because I like how they look the most. And most of the time when I do a body kit, I like to have all of my body panels matching. Like if I put the Nismo grill on, most of the time I'll put like the Nismo bumper, the Nismo side skirts, and well, usually I don't think Nismo really has a fin on this car, but I'll put like the big black ass, no, the big black fin on the back of my car. The big black ass, what am I thinking about? Wow. But yeah, this car feels pretty good. The only thing is, like handling wise, it has a 7.8. But it feels a lot better than a 7.8. I've driven cars in this game that have like an 8.9 or 9.0 that feels so much worse than this car, and I don't know why. It's strange. Maybe those Storm Island tires really give you that boost. Maybe they're the difference makers here. That was the other thing I was curious about too. If you watched my last episode, I talked about the Fast and Furious DLC coming up to Forza Horizon 2. I was just curious because I know they're adding more cars, like movie cars into the game, like his Charger, the GTR, the Plymouth Roadrunner. I can't remember what the other cars are, but I'm wondering if they're going to add new performance parts, like if I can buy a Challenger and put that enormous air intake on the top of the car, like Dom has on his Charger. I'm wondering if I can put those headers on. I don't know, but I'm hoping that becomes like an add-on like this Forza, God, talk regular English, please. Like the Storm Island tires. That would be pretty cool if we could do that. I would enjoy that. All my muscle cars would be a little bit more decked out. I mean, I wouldn't put that hood on every single car, like my GTO and my Impala and all them. They would all stay the same because those are like my fun cruiser cars. But I might put it on maybe like my, I don't know, maybe my Challenger. I have a Dodge Charger. If you could put it on modern muscle cars, that would be pretty cool too. Like if I could buy the new Charger in this game and put it on that, it would look a little bit ridiculous, but that's never stopped me before. What the fuck is going on over there? I have a light bulb over in the corner that just keeps turning itself on and off, and it's kind of freaking me out. Fucking ghosted Jimmy over there, scaring the crap out of me. It just flicked back on. It just flicked back on right as I was talking about it. This is not good. If I end up dead, this is my will and testimony. I'm not admitting to the crimes I committed. I don't remember how it goes. I don't know, that whole thing in Breaking Bad, that's on every frickin' Breaking Bad commercial now. Where it's, oh, I'm Walter White, and this is not a confession of my crimes. This is a statement to my family. That thing is on every freaking commercial now. It's so annoying. I mean, it's good. The first time you see that commercial, like, wow, that's a good commercial. And then the 10th time you see it, you're like, wow, this is fucking annoying. I don't know. I think about that kind of stuff. I love marketing and advertisement. I don't know if I'd ever want to be in the field of marketing and advertisement. but I do love it as a subject. I like to kind of, this is going to make me sound really nerdy and stupid, but on like certain commercials and stuff like that, or for certain products, I just all of a sudden think of something, or like a way they could have made their commercial a lot better, or their movies, or just how to market just a little bit better, because I feel like a lot of companies do a pretty bad job of marketing and communicating their product to the world, and that's something that I think they really need to improve in order to have success. You gotta market yourself, you gotta brand yourself, baby. You gotta ask yourself, is it bangable? Is it bangable? There you go, Kyle Bossman. That is some green Castrol up there. You know, it's kind of strange. You get into like the Japanese cars and stuff like that, and they are all branded up. Like, people have no problem just slapping brands all over these JDM Icon cars or the other Japanese cars. But when you get into like the American muscle cars, you start to look at them and like they have racing stripes, or they have... Oh, what are you doing to me, you fucking retard? What am I doing? Wow. Forza 3, I think, was back button is rewind. Wow, I haven't done that in a long time. But yeah, it's strange that people have no problem putting the decals on the Japanese cars, and for that point, the European cars too. But for some reason, the American muscle cars just do not get the same amount of decal love. We just can't get the sponsorships that you Japanese people can pull. Good for you. Good for you. Alright. No South Park references. I haven't actually watched a new episode of South Park in quite a long time now. I don't know why. I like the show, it just... I don't know. I haven't really been that into it since high school stopped being a thing. Which is weird, because it's not like high school made me like, oh, I love South Park because I'm in high school. Actually, most people in middle school like South Park. In high school, people pretended they didn't, but they did. They like South Park. Don't you lie to me. Don't do it. Hey, don't you do it. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched Family Guy in a long time either. What the hell is wrong with me? I need to watch something. I watched Futurama last night. That's a great show. A little bit more for my time than it might be for yours, but Futurama is an awesome show. One of my favorite shows of all time. I remember the first time I saw that, I think I was like 12 years old at the time, or 10 years old, and we were down in Myrtle Beach on vacation with my family. And my brother's one friend came with us, and he put it on the TV. And I just sat in front of the TV with my eyes bugged wide open, like, oh my god, this is the show. This is the best show ever. And it was cool. And I always remember what episode was my first episode too, Roswell That Ends Well. That was the first episode I saw, and it's still my favorite episode to this day. Just because of the fact that it got me hooked on that show. It's kind of interesting, you can kind of look back and something, I mean, it shouldn't, but something like that has an impact on your life. I mean, that's a big memory from my childhood. Just because it was like one of those things that, when we were down there, like, my parents, I don't think my parents were in the hotel room with us. I think they were out on, like, the beach or something, but it's something that we knew we probably shouldn't be watching, but we thought we were cool for watching it anyway, and ended up liking it. And it's pretty cool. You remember stuff like that. Oh, I remember the first time I watched South Park, too. I went over to my one friend's house. We played football together. He was a year or two older than me. And I went over to his house for a sleepover. I think I was in middle school or elementary school. I don't remember which. But I was hanging out with him, and he put South Park on, and his mom came in and turned it off, and then called my mom to ask if I was allowed to watch it. I was sitting there. I remember sitting on the floor like, you have to be fucking kidding me. Like, it's just a TV show. And then the first one I watched was the, I think it was the Chimpokemon episode, where he's like, you Mechans have such large penis. That was a good one. I think that was the first episode. Maybe that's just the first episode that I remember. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of cool how you can look back on stuff as simple as a TV show, and it gives you good memories like that. Or just interesting memories. I don't know if they're exactly good, but a story to tell. And this is actually the last race in this championship already. We blew through this championship really freaking quickly. Well, there's only 3. Again, remember in the last episode too, if you watched, I said that there were only 3 in that championship. And usually there's 4. And I don't know why they do that with this game. Like, it started off, there were 3. And then for a while in the middle, before we got the finale unlocked, like right before and then right after, there were 4 championships per, or 4 races per championship. And now we went back to 3 again. I'm not sure exactly why that is. I don't really care. It just means I fly through these championships a little bit quicker than I really want to. Because I'm trying to savor the game, I guess you could say. I know that there's not a whole lot left of this game, and I really don't want it to end because there's not many other games that I am playing. Although, on that fact, I literally just placed the order a couple days ago, 2 days ago now, for my PC parts. And hopefully within the next 3 weeks I will have my PC up and running. Hopefully, I said, because I could run into some unexpected issues. And when I get that PC up and running, I will do kind of like, not a PC tour per se, but like kind of showing off my build. And I don't know, we'll start playing some new games. There are plenty of games that I really want to play. 2 that come to mind, I really want to play Arma 3 really, really bad. And I want to play War Thunder pretty bad. Because, War Thunder? Yeah, War Thunder. Because those 2 games, to me, look phenomenal. For War Thunder, though, I think I'm going to try and get a flight stick. And I think I'm going to try and get Track IR, which is basically, I just can clip it onto my hat. And basically, it allows me to, like, move my head to make my guy look around. So that way, it makes it easier for flying games, I think. Because then you can pilot your aircraft and not have to worry about trying to look around your cockpit, and you can use your actual head to look around your cockpit. It seems a bit more natural, I think, and a bit more easy for people to pick up. So yeah, I'll try and be running some Track IR here on my PC. My PC should definitely, at least for the time being, be powerful enough to run anything I really want to. But in the future, there's definitely going to be a lot of upgrades that I need to do to it. I just kind of ran out of money. So, like, as I get money, I'll be bringing in new parts and basically upgrading my machine. First 2 upgrades I know I have to do to it. I have to add a bit more DDR4, because right now I have my graphics card, which is the GTX 970, and then I have 8 gigabytes of DDR4 in ballistic sticks. And so that should give me quite a bit of power there. But I would like to have more. I would like to add 3 more 8 gigabyte sticks of DDR4 and maybe another GTX 970. And then I definitely have to add more memory, because right now I only have 500 gigabytes of SSD internal hard drive and 2 terabytes. I have a 2 terabyte external hard drive. But I don't want to be running programs or games or whatever off an external hard drive, because that just, I don't know, it's not going to run nearly as fast. And my 2 terabyte hard drive right now I basically use for video software editing and storing excess videos. So the 500 gigs I think will mainly be just programs and video games, hopefully. And hopefully I don't fill that up way too quickly, but I probably will. I also have to try and figure out how to basically record on a PC, because I was looking at using Fraps, but the problem with Fraps is that sometimes it doesn't work with Windows 8.1, so I might have to use, I think it's like Ghost Drive or Ghost Record or something like that, I'm not sure. I might have to use Shadow Play. I think it's Shadow Play. I don't know, that's what Spears the Amazing HD uses. I think it's Shadow Play, because he couldn't get it to work with his Windows 8. I don't know. We'll see if they patch that or not. And let's see, we have a gauntlet. We don't actually have time to do the gauntlet, so we'll have to do it in the next episode. I'm going to have to end this episode here. Thank you guys for watching. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll be back here next time for some more Forza Horizon 2. Peace!